Hello friends. Today we'll discuss about an important topic, that is how to face an interview, how to decode an interview. So without wasting time, let's start the discussion. Friends, interviews an opportunity to present one's just a second. Um, Interviews an opportunity to present one's personality consisting of attitude, views, and awareness level before the interview board. Job interviews provide an opportunity to decide how well one's skill align with the organization needs. Interview is not only a test of knowledge but also a test of personality. I feel interview is a test of personality. And test of knowledge is okay, but it's more than test of knowledge. It's a test of a personality. The following aspects are assessed during course of interview. So level of your level of confidence, clarity of thought, analytical ability, communication skills, level of knowledge, body language. So during the job promotion interview or in new job interview, what you have to do, you have first thing you have to stay very professional. You have to be very professional there. Even though you know the organization and may even know the interviewer also, do not lose your professional attitude. Maybe if you're working in an organization and you are called for an interview for an higher post. You may be the member in interview panel. You must be knowing some of them because they might have worked with you. So but don't start talking to them casually. Be very professional. Be Stay professional there. Second thing, highlight your strengths. Your strengths may include the success you have had in your current position and the commitment you feel towards the bank to make maybe bank or any organization. Just it is because we are working for means we are working for banks. That's why here I have mentioned bank, but it may be any organization to make it as successful as possible. When you are asked questions about your strength, discuss attributes that will best qualify you for the specific job and set you apart from other candidates. When you are asked to question about your strength, definitely they may ask you about your strength. So that time it's an opportunity with you to describe yourself, how your strength will be beneficial for the organization, how means it how means for that specific job your strength should be means you have to describe your strength in a way that is suitable for that job, and that will set you apart from other candidates. Don't be overconfident. Yes, this is the most important point. Don't be overconfident. You have to be confident, but never be overconfident. An overconfident attitude can be damaging. Yeah, this is the most important point. You have to be confident, but don't become overconfident. Okay. Now, important thing: how to perform well in interview. There is much you can do before the interview. In fact, interviews are really won before the actual interview takes place. You must study, do some hard research. You have a strategy and practice. There are four things that you must research about yourself, the industry, the organization, the job. The first and foremost thing, important thing is about yourself. Most of us don't know about ourselves. When interviewer asks you, tell something about yourself, telling about we start with our name, everything which is mentioned in the CV. Means the interviewer is having our profile and that is mentioned there. So what we have to do, we have to tell something which is not mentioned there. Hmm? So taking stock of yourself means to know yourself. You should increase your knowledge about yourself. Yeah, that's a very strange thing that we have to know everything about ourselves. What are your objectives? What are your strength and weakness? What do you like to do? And what skills do you seem to have? These are the things which can be presented in a way which may be beneficial for that organization, that will set you apart from other candidates. Okay. So you have to research about yourself. You have to be all the information about yourself. You have to keep all the information about yourself. Okay. Now, The second thing, know the industry and organization. You have to know your industry and organization where you are going to appear for an interview. Okay, you should have the knowledge to take sensibly. You have the knowledge to talk sensibly about the industry as well as the organization. This is one of the most neglected preparation by people going for an interview. To neglect this is a big mistake. Know about your branch, office, and command area where you have worked earlier. Be thorough on your various statistical figure. So for further growth potentials for your branch, important activities in the area, important customers of your command area and their contribution to your branch business growth. Hmm? Keep the data of branches, offices you have worked earlier. Know the conceptual as well as procedural aspect of your department functions. Okay, these are very important points. These are very important points. When you are going for an interview, you have to be prepared. You must have all the data where you have worked previously, or what you have done in your previous years. Now, important points. Choose your dress with care. This is the most important thing. It must be fitting the occasion. Preferably don't wear jeans t-shirt. Actually, we don't wear, just for an information we have written here that don't wear jeans and t-shirt, but usually people don't wear these things. Don't wear shirt with big checks. Yeah, this happens in India. This happens. People don't know, means not, I'm not talking about all, but yeah, some people don't know about what to wear in an in a specific occasion. Light color shirt with dark color pant usually preferred. Yes, light color shirt with pant usually preferred. For ladies, dress up should not be provocative. Usually, Indian traditional dress like sari, Punjabi dress with light shades preferred. Yeah, or any means that what you call that business suit, that is also preferred. Be neat, tidy, and clean. See that you are well groomed. Do not become emotional or get nervous. Yeah, this is the important thing. You have not to become emotional or nervous. Be confident and patient. Patient means what? You have to listen to them. Listen to the members of the interview panel. Check unnecessary movements. Yes, while sitting, when suppose we are while sitting in front of that interview panel, you need not move your hands. It's unnecessary. The board may deliberately try to provoke you. Yes, the board members may deliberately try to provoke you and see how easily you could be upset. Never lose your temper. You need not to lose your temper. If you something in any question you are lose, means you know that you are about to lose your temper, just be silent and you can skip that question. Yeah. The better advice is that time you have to be silent. What Walk erect and with confidence. While entering into the interview room, you walk straight and with confidence. Look into the eyes of chairman and member when you talk to them. Means when we talk to any member, we should have eye contact with them. Smile and be pleasant. Yeah, you should wear a smile and be pleasant, but don't smile unnecessary. Okay. Be enthusiastic and interested. Yes, this is the these things means just I'm reminding you, but everyone knows that these things we have to keep in mind. You must be lively, keen, and cheerful. Let your optimism and energy radiate. Yes, you have to be very optimistic while you answer. It means your optimistic thoughts should reflect there. Be sympathetic and attentive. Observe meticulously the code of manners and etiquette. Be sympathetic and attentive. Observe meticulously the code of manners and etiquette. While entering the room, means etiquette manners means never be rude or offensive. You have to, means you need not to be rude while answering any question. Do not unnecessary things you need not to do. Do not neglect to pay compliments. Yeah, when some interview panel, one of the interview panel member is appraising you, you have to pay compliments. Thank you. Talk slowly, deliberately, and audibly. When you are talking fast, it shows that you are not confident about that topic. So talk slowly, deliberately, and audibly. You should neither shout nor mumble. You should neither shout nor mumble. You should never answer very high in very high pitch or very low pitch. You have to speak in a manner which can be audible to the um, interview panel members. Pronounce your words clearly and crisply. Whatever you're pronouncing, that should be very clear. Means it should be audible. Never be dull or monotonous with your words. You need not to repeat your words again and again. Be monotonous. Need not to be monotonous with your words. Need not to repeat the same words with again and again. Avoid the use of such phrase like you see, I see, of course, I mean. Yeah, I it this is an advice to avoid, but it cannot be avoided. That answer in a proper manner that it should not hurt the interview panel member. That's it. State only what you know to be correct. Yeah, this is the most important point. Any answer you don't know, just tell, sorry, sir, I don't know. Just pass the question. Need not to guess anything or any answer which you are not confident or you are telling something when the interview panel cross questioning you, that time you got stuck. So, whatever you know, you answer. What questions which you don't know, just tell. I sorry, sir. I don't. Okay, fine. Keep your eyes and ears open. Study their reactions. There means interview panel members. You will know when to stop talking and when to listen. As a rule, do not interrupt. Yes. Never interrupt when someone from the interview panel is talking. Just don't interrupt them. First, listen the entire what he is telling. Then you try to answer. If the other person wishes to talk, let him do so. Okay. Do not overshoot. Do not draw conclusions. Yes. Be discreet when you talk about your own accomplishments. This should be conveyed subtly and tactfully. Do not criticize. Never try to find faults. As far as possible, stress the good points of others. It is better to be silent than to criticize. Yes, if anything comes that in that you need to criticize someone, better to be silent. Don't criticize anyone. It will show your positive attitude. Huh? Practice, practice, and practice. You must have much practice as possible. If possible, on the day of interview, go for walking, morning exercise, have sound sleep previous day or night. It is important that we must not venture to go for interview with a predetermined script of exactly what we are going to say. Correct. Means if there is a predetermined script in your mind, then you may face a very embarrassing situation. So you have to answer as per the questions what they ask. Huh? Take full advantage of speech and body language. Correct. Body language, we should bear in mind that the employer of the members of interview would want to know, and interview is the medium for interaction. Hence, we should express ourselves freely as expression would flow through speech, gesture, and body language. Please remember that would normally not get a second chance to improve your first impression. Yes, the body language should be appropriate. It should match what you are telling, what you are saying, what you are speaking. Your body language should match with your words. Correct. Hypothetical questions should be handled by reflecting positive attitude. At times, hypothetical situation is given to working out a strategy. For instance, if the candidate is asked to show how he would increase the profit of a zone or branch, he should not start directly with the strategy. Instead, should first talk about the SWOT analysis with a view to understand the potential available to make a strategy work. What does SWOT analysis mean? SWOT, SWOT. S stands for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunity, T for threat. So we have to analyze the strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. Then we have to draw a strategy. The strategy should be based on the potential available in a particular position. Okay, means For which position you are called for in means interview, you have to strategize in view of that position only. If you are being called for a senior manager post, you need not to make a strategy which has to be adopted by a general manager. Okay, so it should be match with your position. Avoid half attempted responses. Before answering a question for a while, one should collect thoughts so that are able to answer appropriately. As blurred or casual or a half attempted response cannot help. Correct. Listen carefully and do not be in a hurry to answer. Please listen very carefully to what is being asked. One should not be in a hurry to answer the question. Yes. We need not to jump to any question. Means we need not to show that we are in a hurry to answer any question. First, we have to listen, then we have to answer. And half attempted response means you are not knowing and you are telling something which you yourself is not convinced. Just you should avoid these things. What if these questions are asked or one is not able to answer a question? Yes. What if tough questions are asked and or one is not able to answer a question? In spite of best of the practice and preparation, very often one may ask questions which he considers tough and unable to answer. Do not try to give vague answers to such questions. Just say, sorry sir, I don't, and pass the question. Okay? Before you enter in hall, gently knock the door twice. Means hall means that interview room. Take permission, greet every panel member. Either good morning, all of you, sir. Good morning, madam. You should have eye contact with every panel member while greeting. Okay. Seat only after panel member asked to do so. And before taking your seats, just say thank you. These are the gestures, means these are the manners which we, we should follow. Do not carry your purse, document file, yeah, unless it is specifically asked to, as they have your file with them. Yeah. Mobile, don't carry mobile with you in interview hall, it may disturb you. Keep answers precise and to point. Need not to elaborate your answer in a phrase manner. I mean, just be very precise. You need not to linger your answer even if you know much more. Reach venue well in advance, at least 1 hour before scheduled time. So, friends, these are the points which we should take care while appearing for an interview. And I hope, I am confident that these points will help you in appearing for future interviews. All the best. Thank you. Bye bye.